I learned about the pause. That's when I first learned about the pause, and answers emerge in the pause. So yes, I do understand having a 2 and a 4-year-old. I understand having little kids that just walk in on you in the bathroom. They don't care about all of that. And my kids have always known mommy needs to meditate, and it's not like they're going to respect that. But and a pause doesn't have to be this really long time. It doesn't have to be that long weekend. It can be just a few minutes. It can be those breaths. One of the episodes in the series is a man who wrote a book about 3-minute meditations every day for 14 weeks and seeing how much your life changes. Taking that pause, it could be a walk around the block without a device. Answers do emerge in the pause. It's why you have your aha moments in the shower, because hopefully your device isn't in the shower with you. I don't know, but I always get great ideas in the shower. So, or if you don't have anything if you're driving without anything on, maybe you have a lot of ideas come to you then. But really, it's breathing in and out and taking those moments. Put your hand on your chest. It's a really good self-compassion technique, and just breathing in and out. And your mind's always going when you meditate. I'll get to that in a minute. Answers do emerge for yourself in the pause. And to think that there isn't 3 minutes there's always 3 minutes. You can lock yourself in the bathroom. That's what I used to do. But it's through taking a breath that you can hear and taking those moments. And so I started taking these quarterly long weekends to recharge when my kids were really little. And that's when I learned about meditation and journaling and little things that I could do for self-compassion. And I got answers, and I just learned all of this. So we fast forward to today, and meditation is such an important part of my life, just like breathing. I was at dinner the other night with Scott and I were at dinner. This highly educated couple were asking me, well, wait, why do you meditate? Like it was so beyond them. I was trying to tell this story. I'll tell you that story in a minute, because I just feel like there's so many messages, and I was so close-minded. But anyway, I was trying to explain to them, I meditate because when I meditate, I feel more balanced. I'm okay with whatever's going on around me. I'm not saying what's going on around me is okay, but I'm okay with it. And I feel grounded. My intuition is way, way higher and better, and I'm vibrating at a much higher frequency. And also I do a mindfulness meditation teacher, and I didn't become that. I'm not doing those courses to be cool or to sound cool or anything like that. It might not even sound cool to you, but everyone's like, well, why are you doing that? It's to keep me meditating. That is the reason that I am doing mindfulness meditation teacher training. It's this incredible 2-year course. It's time consuming and everything else. I just do it so that I keep meditating every day. Things that make me feel the best, like journaling, meditation, exercise. I don't understand why I don't do them 300 times a day, but I don't. That's just not how I'm wired. I would rather be a slug or whatever. So anything that'll keep me meditating, that's why I do it. So I got this, some of the trainings, they're live, but some are on video. And I got a video with standing meditation. And I was like, are you kidding me? I sit in front of a screen all day. I don't want to do standing meditation. This is me. This is my reaction. It was only 9 minutes, the teaching. And I thought, I don't want to do this. And I was procrastinating. And there's a reason I'm telling you this story. It's really short. So finally, I had to do it. I knew I had to do it. So finally, I did it because trainings are constantly coming in. And so I stood up. And I put on and it starts and it said, do you feel your feet on the ground? I'm like, yeah. I feel my feet on the ground. And do you feel the bones in your feet? Do you feel them? Are you connected to earth? I'm like, yeah. I feel connected to earth. Do you feel your arms at your side? Yes, I feel my arms at my side. And my head, I'm already thinking, how many minutes have gone? And I'm thinking, yes, judging, because I'm judging myself. I'm already thinking I'm going to have to redo this thing. How many minutes are left? Thinking, judging. Planning, because I'm planning how, what's going on, just kind of noticing what's going on in my head, because your head's always going when you're meditating. I'm a human. And that says to open your eyes. So I opened my eyes. I thought, oh, that's different. And I have the window. I work from home. I have a good vantage point of these mountains and the trees and everything. And a bird flew by. I went, oh, that's nice. And noticed the periphery vision. Yeah. And then it was over. That was fast. And I said, how do you feel on your inside? And I thought, oh, I can feel my whole insides. I felt like I could feel my blood flowing on my insides. And I said, I feel really calm and I feel peaceful and I'm very hyper aware. Like I could really feel my insides and I feel patient. And I go, this is great. I feel patient and aware, and I feel kind of energized too at the same time. This is amazing. 9 minutes and I feel all this. Who knew? And so I had total contempt for this thing before I even did it, and closed minded. I do a 9 minute standing meditation and I'm like energized and aware and patient, and 9 minutes. Like I could do this in the middle of my day and feel amazing. And so that's how it is. I'm going to analogize that now to the pause. Like if anybody's saying, I don't have time for a pause, you pause. I don't want to meditate. I don't want to journal, whatever it is that your head's like, yeah, you do that. Or I have to be busy. Or you try with your little kids. Or this expert who said, you try it with a 2 and a 4-year-old. Well, okay, I've been there and my health became at risk big time. So that's what it took for me. You don't have to get to such extreme places. So the number of messages in my little 9 minute standing meditation of me and my closed mind, and yet I felt great afterwards. So, having an open mind, you really can create the life you want. I'm in this group with Adam. I cannot pronounce Adam's last name. It's for podcasters. He has I'm blanking. I'm so sorry, Adam. I'm blanking on your podcast. But if you want to start a podcast, go into Adam's group. Send me a message. I'll tell you what it is. Business podcasters. Oh my gosh. Anyway, he works only 3 days a week. He's really successful. He has a great podcast, and Adam Schneebly. Anyway, the point of this part is he only works 3 days a week. He's super successful. His podcast is amazing if you want to start a podcast or make money at your podcast. And he talks about his kids all the time. I don't know about anyone else, but I feel like I know his son and his daughter so well. I know their eating habits. I know what sports they're in. He talks about his kids and his family. I know how tall he's tall. His kids are like huge, and because his dad's side of the family, they're all 6 foot something. And anyway, like he talks about his kids constantly. He's a really hands-on dad, and because he works 3 days a week and he's hands-on the rest of the time. You can create that life. That's my long-winded way of saying, because he used to podcast 5 days a week, then 4, now 3. And he has a business behind it. And he was in the health space before that and had some places. And you can create whatever life you want to create. So if you're like a CEO of this company and probably lonely and have no one to talk to and barely see your family, you can create whatever life you want. I really think the CEOs are about the loneliest there are right now. There's no one to talk to, because burnt out overachievers are probably the loneliest on the planet, looking wistfully at everyone else, feeling like life's passing them by. I mean, you remember laughing from your gut, like falling on the floor, laughing with your friends. Remember that? It's just like, it's so hard to get to that place anymore. And think about, what are you going to regret when you're older? I mean, definitely not the messy house. It's the moments. It's the moments that matter.